are continuing in the MMA realm. Caleb Ermine is the first man to the ring tonight. And this is going to be pro MMA, so totally the key difference here is that for a grounded opponent, you are allowed to land head strikes. You cannot kick to the head, but if you have somebody down on the ground, you are allowed to punch to the head.
And I wonder now if the ground and pound will play a little bit more of a factor now that we are in the pro division.
Oh, I get all excited anyway. My buddies
I
are
also
fighting.
like his intro song, Here Comes the Boom. Not necessarily a big fan of that movie, but that's something that did bring MMA to the outer world a little bit more. According to Joe Rogan, Kevin James can actually fight given his paunchy physique.
Paunchy physique was the first one I heard that.
It's the best film overall. I think I have it rated a 5 out of 10 on IMDb personally. But great song. Great song.
Who knew we were going to show up for an MMA event and get movie reviews, song reviews?
Honestly, with me, the movie reviews, they just spill out. Expect more as the night progresses. Oh, yeah! Batra! And here comes our red corner, Austin Batra, another member of Team Mamba, one of many that you'll see tonight. He has been on a few prior Mamba cards as an amateur. I believe this is his first one as a pro. Had a few fights as pro so far, still seeking his first win. His last fight, lost by submission at BFL 73. Looking to right the ship here tonight against Caleb Ermine.
So maybe a little extra fire there with trying to get back into the win column here.
Let's go, brother.
Yeah, both of these guys, pretty big wealth of experience here. That could mean a lot of things in MMA. It could mean that this they know how to time their shots, so it could be ending early, or it could mean that they're both very defensively sound. They're both very well-rounded. They're striking and the grappling. We could see a pretty long fight happening. But that's the thing I love about the MMA fights. These could go in so many different directions. There's no way to predict any of this. So we just got to sit back and enjoy it.
And you know what? Something that's been just kind of shocked me a little bit here as well is I've talked earlier about maybe that feeling out process a little bit, maybe kind of ease your way into the fight. We haven't really seen that for the most part, generally speaking, throughout tonight. It's been a lot of, as soon as that bell goes, get right after it, try to get some points in your favor as quickly as possible.
Yeah, that Phil Engeroff and Kuchlov fight maybe had the longest feeling out time, as you said. But most of these guys just jumped right through it. Most notably, Deontay Hurtado, delivering the performance of the night thus far. lightweight division. A little bit lighter on this side, but I'm sure both of you guys still pack a pretty fearsome punch. And like you said, those 4-ounce gloves, everything feels harder. Lots of kind of establish those kicks early on. A little bit of a flurry there from Batra. Not a whole lot landing. Oh, looks like Ermine landed a few there. Batra safe and get off the center. Ermine trying to close distance. Took a knee for his troubles. Mostly got reversed back into the corner. Batra. Oh!
Good job.
Great judo throw from Batra. He's got Ermine on the
Get
ground.
the elbows. Get the elbows.
Ermine trying to reestablish that guard. Oh, and it looks like he might have gotten a toe in the eye of Batra.
Fuck.
Oh, and that one looked like it stung.
Certainly that looked unintentional, but
It looks like a crazy toe. Dug in Batra's eye. He is on the ground. This is considerable pain.
I was just hoping for some result and finish fight here early.
Doctor getting a good look here. Looks like he's going to be able to continue. And that is just the strangest thing. I've seen a lot of fights in my time, but a toe poke in the eye from bottom guard is not something you see in every fight. As I said with MMA, anything can happen. Every so often, that's too exceptional.
I see Ermine just trying to show us that respect there. Apologize. Definitely an unintentional blow.
Yeah, both fighters being very professional about it. They're right back to
Why didn't he start them off with Batra on top then?
Terrific head and arm throw that he landed on Ermine. And apart from the toe poke, he might have been able to sustain that for a while. Great body kick, making that combination from Batra.
Yeah. Good. Good.
Gets Ermine to
Good.
out.
Good.
Looks like he's trying to go for the double leg. Batra immediately on the defensive, shoving his hand into Ermine. And then he throws him to the ground. Trying to land some ground and pound.
Good job.
Coming from Ermine.
Don't you dare get caught in that again. There you go.
Close guard.
Good job.
Looking to tie up those hands and maybe get a submission. And that cut is bleeding really badly. It's hard to see it from our view, but you can see the pool of blood just to the left of Ermine's head. That is really bleeding. Oh, when you look at the slickness, there's so much blood on Ermine's back. He's starting to slip into the ropes. Batra trying to land what he can, but every time he tries to move forward, his opponent just slips back. It's like a slip and slide in there from all the blood.
The official call is time here. I wonder.
Yeah, now they're going to get a look at this. Oh, that is a huge cut.
He is bleeding.
That is absolutely brutal. The ref trying to mop up the blood as best he can. It is still dripping down his head. It was tough to see what caused the cut in the exchange. but that is a truly nasty one.
Go ahead from the doctor as well.
I'm a little bit surprised by that because this cut is still bleeding. But on with the show, I suppose. Let's go.
Well, I think if you were going to end up with blood on your feet, might happen now.
That left side of Ermine looks like a scene out of the movie Carrie. Oh, but a great knee landed up the middle. Had Batra backing away a little bit. Ermine is still game as ever, despite the blood gushing from his head. Now these are 5-minute rounds, so both guys still have a little ways to go before the bell for the first round rings. Whoever the cut man is in the corner of Ermine is going to have a first round. Pun intended. Both guys a little bit more tentative now. Probably just trying to get used to the new atmosphere with all the blood. Ooh, that was a good right hand landed by Batra there. Batra slips and Ermine's able to get on top. Batra's butterfly guard early on. Ermine not going to have a whole lot of time to work here as he pushes his opponent into the cage. Getting some blood into that beard for good measure as the time runs down. Woo, we got a messy one here, folks.
Oh, baby. Do we ever.
And check out who's in the corner of Caleb Ermine. That is former heavyweight and light heavyweight contender in the UFC, Tanner Boser. Recently opted to go to free agency. And we were talking about Tapology before. That is the guy that I always picked to win the fights. More often than not, I was correct. You gotta love to see the Canadian presence on the UFC card. So great to see Tanner here supporting his teammate.
And I'm sure he'll be offering some words of wisdom there as well. But it did look like, for the most part, Batra was in control of most of that fight. Obviously, that slight delay with the, I guess, jab to the eye, we'll say, the unintentional jab to the eye earlier, but was really able to rebound. Like you said, he was in such a strong position when we did see that stoppage. A little bit concerned that maybe kind of losing that advantage due to the timeout, but really able to get right back into the driver's seat there once again and take control of this fight.
It was just such a weird and violent round. You got to question how much is Batra's vision affected by that toe in the eye, and how much is this blood loss of Ermine going to affect him going forward. This is a very interesting fight that has evolved quite rapidly here. Gutman seems to have done a pretty good job. That cut is bleeding considerably less now.
Quickly it may open up though again.
And you wonder with all that blood if there's going to be a bit of a slip back to two guys kind of throw kicks and coming off balance a little bit more easily. Ermine a little bit more busy than his opponent thus far. Neither fighter landing anything particularly damaging. Good look there by Batra that's taking the other way. Ermine throwing some hooks hard as he backs Batra into the corner. Oh, that one landed flush. Batra trying to hold back the attack. He's got Ermine in the clinch. He's going for a guillotine. Ermine manages to slip out, but he's got a ninja choke now. Ermine once again slipping out. That blood is to his advantage there, but Batra's still on top. As Ermine clutching up, trying to get a bit of a pause. He's got kind of a guillotine choke from the top, but Batra's why there's very little panic as far as trying to advance the position.
I think that cut is reopened up here.
As to be expected. Ermine getting into his knees. Once again, the ninja choke there. Looks like it's pretty tight. Is he going to be able to finish this?
Yes! Yes!